Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my April 2023 beauty and skincare favorites. So I've got quite a few things to share with you guys. The vast majority of them are actually new, which is strange for me, but sometimes it happens because I picked up a bunch of new things over the past month and I've really been loving them and I wanted to share them with you guys today. So let's start off with a foundation. Of course, this is still my holy grail foundation right now, which is the Kat Von D Good Apple Serum. My shade is in medium 039, so number 39. Absolutely love this. Wearing it right now. Full coverage, non-transferable, matte finish, naturally matte finish. Really does last on the face from first thing in the morning up until I remove it at night. Doesn't cake, doesn't break down, doesn't make me look shiny. I've got combination skin, so it keeps my T-zone matte as well, and I absolutely love this. Another foundation again is the Sleek In Your Tone 24-hour foundation. My shade is in 4W. This is a medium coverage foundation, and the fact that it says 24 hours, I mean, I've not actually worn it for 24 hours, but it does last me again on my face from first thing in the morning till last thing at night. Gives a really nice natural finish to the skin without looking overly done. The medium coverage really nicely evens out my skin, making me look nice and fresh, and at the same time still manages to cover any imperfections that I've got. As we're coming into the warmer months, I am now breaking out my GloWish Multidew Skin Tint. My shade is number 2 Fair Light. This is a glowy tinted foundation. Basically, it's called a skin tint. It's not called a foundation, but in my mind it kind of sort of performs the same as one. It gives a glowy finish. It does contain kind of shimmery sort of particles, but despite the fact that I've got textured skin, I don't find that it actually accentuates the texture at all. I really like the finish of this because it just makes somebody like me who's so used to having matte skin all the time, as a result of the fact that I've got textured skin, make me still look lovely and luminous and dewy without looking greasy. Now this does start to break down throughout the day, which is to be expected when it comes to brands like GloWish, which contain a lot of skincare ingredients. However, a little bit of powder manages to mattify my skin to stop the skin tint breaking down even further. This is a great addition for those of you that don't like foundation as well and want kind of more of a sun-kissed tint sort of look to the skin. Personally, I'm very happy with this. Again, GloWish, this is the brand new Bright Light Sheer Concealer. My shade is number 4 Light Medium. This is a little bit deep for me. When this finishes, I will be buying the lighter shade. I really like how this performs, you guys. It's really lightweight and it's got really like a nice soft sort of texture to apply under the eyes. Blends a lot quicker than other normal kind of concealers because it is so lightweight. It is medium coverage, however I still find that it covers all my dark under eye circles, making it look very natural under the eyes. It's a nice step away from my usual full coverage kind of look. Sometimes I don't want full coverage on my face. Sometimes I want to let my skin peek through slightly, and this really does help with this. It still manages to stay on my under eye area throughout the day up until I remove it, as long as I set it. So I'm personally very happy with this new concealer. Talking of full coverage concealers, it doesn't mean that I haven't been using them. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic Touch Concealer. My shade is in number 8. Now this is very full coverage. A little bit goes a really long way. You don't need to use that much at all. It covers every single imperfection under the eyes. It covers every single imperfection on your face if you choose to use it on your face. I tend to only use concealers on my under eye area, as I just build up those areas on my face with foundation if I need to. I don't feel the need to add an additional layer of concealer, but under the eyes it covers up every dark under eye circle, still manages to look relatively natural under the eyes. It doesn't go cakey and crepey and crease throughout the day, so I'm very happy with this. My Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder. My shade is in Banana Bread. Absolutely love this. Holy grail for me. I have continuously bought this again and again and again and again. It's so finely milled and it really does settle within the lines under your eyes and making it look smoothed out. So when I put my concealer on and then I use this, I am guaranteed that my concealer will not budge, will not crease, will not crepe. This doesn't go patchy either. It's also great for setting your foundation. This is a really great loose setting powder and it covers all skin tones as well. Face setting powder, again, I've been loving the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. My shade is 220 Natural Beige. I've actually nearly finished this now. You can see it's been loved a lot. I really like using this to set my foundation. to keep everything in place, to make it look matte and poreless like the name suggests, which it really does. It really gives a nice airbrushed finish to the skin. My Anastasia Beverly Hills powder bronzer in the shade Saddle is yet again my favourite for the month in terms of contouring. I've used it literally every single day. I don't think I've actually really used much else. I just love how it glides onto the face smoothly. It lasts throughout the day. It doesn't go patchy. When I apply it, it glides onto the skin. It doesn't leave like static marks on the face or anything like that. And this colour in particular works very nicely for my skin tone in terms of a little bit warm and a little bit cool, meaning that I can contour my face, making it look more streamlined as necessary. Some blushes for you guys. First off, I managed to get it. Ooh, the viral blush by Too Faced. This is the Cloud Crush Blurring Blush in the shade Candy Clouds. Now, this bubblegum pink color has gone viral on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, everywhere. It is sold out everywhere, but I somehow managed to get mine from Boots, and I got it on offer, which is even better. Absolutely love it. I'm wearing it on my face today. A bright bubblegum pink shade that will suit pretty much all skin tones. For me, it works perfectly well. It glides onto the face. It's nice and smooth. I like the fact that obviously it's matte, because I generally tend to go for matte blushes, and obviously the color is perfect for the spring and summer seasons. Another blush that I've been loving so much over the past few months again is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush, and this is in the shade Radiant Magenta. Hourglass in general is an excellent brand in my opinion. It is definitely a more on the luxury side kind of brand because their prices are not cheap. However, I'm yet to come across a product of theirs that is actually really bad. I mean, some are okay, but the vast majority of them are absolutely excellent. This one I've had literally for years and it is not finished. There's not even a dent in it. A little bit goes such a long way. They are so pigmented, and it literally is like velvet applying it to the face. This contains a slight amount of shimmer, but not enough for it to accentuate any texture on my face. This magenta shade will look beautiful against all skin tones, and it just makes your face look more luxurious, if that makes sense. One more blush, and this one is from GloWish by Huda Beauty. This is one of their cheeky vegan blush powders in the shade number 2 Caring Coral. Whereas I've shown you a magenta and a pink, this is the more orangey kind of shade that I've been going for over the past couple of weeks. This one also has a slight amount of shimmers in it, but not enough to accentuate texture on the face. It gives a really nice flush to the skin and lasts all day long as well. One highlighter I've been using more than most, and this is the Rare Beauty highlighter in the shade Exhilarate. This one, you guys, is one of those ones where you need one swipe, one touch, and it is intense metallic sheen on the face. You have to go in with such a careful hand, otherwise you can accidentally go overboard. It is so soft and finely milled. It glides onto the skin, fills out any texture, any pores or anything like that. This is a top quality highlighter, and it comes in a variety of shades that will go with whatever skin tone you are. Got some new eyeshadows for you guys. This is from the brand called Kaja Beauty. Now, Kaja is actually not available in the UK. It is available, I think, in Sephora in the US, and I think you can buy it in the US. I actually got mine from Stylevana, and I also got some from Olive Young, both of who I am affiliates with, but these were not sent to me as affiliate items. I paid for these with my own money. I've seen quite a lot of people using these online, and I was always interested in buying them. These are actually called the Beauty Bento eyeshadow trios, as each one of these contains stacked eyeshadows, 3 in each. So it looks like this. You've got that shade, then you've got that shade, and then whoop, and you've got this shimmery shade as well as a mirror. We've got this one called Glowing Guava. We've got this deeper shade underneath. Above that we've got this kind of more plummy shimmery shade. And then we've got this kind of mauvey kind of colour on the top. This one is called Peach Madeleine. So we've got a gorgeous kind of corally colour there. And then we've got this peach shimmery shade here. And then we've got this super intense metallic-y shade. This is actually what I'm wearing on my tear duct right now. And then we've got Chocolate Dahlia, which is what I'm actually using on my eyes today, except for my eyeliner. So we've got this chocolatey kind of shade here in matte. Then this is the colour I'm using in my crease. And then we've got this shimmery shade which I used on my brow bone. And then you just click them all together. They are excellent quality. They're very soft and subtle colors. They're not intense and in your face. So if you're expecting that, you will be let down. They are very muted kind of colors. They're quite neutral in that kind of sense, but they're great for everyday kind of wear. The matte shades blend out amazingly. No patchiness, only a little bit of kick up of dust. And then the shimmery shades vary from more frosty colors to more subtle kind of satiny metallic sort of shades. But I haven't come across a single shade out of all 4 of those palettes that is actually bad. Another eyeshadow palette that I've been loving this month again is the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde. My palette's broken, you guys. How is it? It's broken. So this one contains matte and shimmery shades of a variety of colors. So you've got oranges, you've got neutrals, you've got blues, greens, pinks. Basically there's everything in here for every different type of look. I've used this quite a lot in April, especially when I've been like going out in the evening and stuff, going for more glam kind of looks. But the quality of this is excellent. Moving on to lipsticks, and for the first time in I don't know how many months, oh my god, no Maybelline, you guys, because I've actually really been loving some other lipsticks that I got recently, and they are all from Too Faced. So let's first start off with this one right here. Now this is not a new release by any means, and I think I've shown a previous one to you guys in the past. This is from the Cocoa Bold Empower Cream Lipstick range. So this one is in the shade called Chocolate Strawberry. You guys, this is the perfect nude pink for brown skin tones. Brown girl magic, you guys. If you are looking for the perfect baby nude pink sort of shade, you need this in your life. This one I have used with brown lip liners, neutral lip liners, pink lip liners, purple lip liners, and every single look looks completely different, but obviously with a nice hint of pink to it as well. The performance of this is excellent, very highly creamy, completely comes off all the time, but the color still remains on the lips. It is obviously a normal cream lipstick in that respect. Smells like chocolates, and I absolutely love the quality of these. The quality of these is very, very luxurious. And you've got the magnetic closure as well. I've actually been pairing that quite a lot with this lip liner right here. This is the Huda Beauty Lip Contour 2.0 in Sandy Beige. So this is like a neutral, everyday sort of brown color. So it's not warm and it's not cool. It's neutral, it's in between. So what I tend to do is I use this with that Too Faced lipstick, and it actually makes my lips look a lot fuller. Not that they need to be made to look any fuller, to be honest, but it really nicely lines the lips without interfering with the color too much. I've got a couple of the Lady Bold lipsticks as well. These are more newer, and I've actually got about 4 in my bedroom as well, but I haven't actually used them yet. So I brought 2 down with me today because I have been using these quite a bit. So the first one I've got here is called I'm Thriving. So these Lady Bold lipsticks are called pigment lipsticks. So they are very, very high in pigment. Again, creamy texture similar to the other lipstick I just shared with you guys. Smells perfumey. I don't know what that smell is, but this is actually what I'm wearing on my lips right now, in case you were interested. Look at the color. It's gorgeous, right? It's a beautiful shade, and I'm actually using it with one of their new lip liners. These are the Lady Bold Limitless Life Waterproof Featherproof Long Wear Lip Liners, and they definitely are. I've actually noticed that these outlast the lipsticks themselves, so you have to make sure that you reapply your lipstick, otherwise you'll end up like me in the middle of a working day realizing that you've got no lipstick on, but you've got a lip line around, and that was this, because it is really long wearing. It's a really nice brownie kind of color, so it works well with a lipstick such as this. And then the other one that I got from this range is called Hype Woman. This is similar in tone to this one, but this one is more on the pink sort of side. So they're in the same kind of color depth, but just slightly different colors. But again, the performance is absolutely excellent. Remember, they do come off, they do have to be reapplied, but they don't come off so much that it's not on your lips anymore. It just leaves a nice stain behind, but you do need to reapply it. And of course, the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Where would I be without you? Everybody needs this in their life. My favorite setting spray, hands down. I always buy it when it's on offer, and I always tend to buy 2 or 3, and then they last me throughout the year. You spray this over your face once you've finished your makeup. It disperses any powder on the face, and it kind of makes your makeup settle slightly as well, locks everything in place and stops it from moving throughout the day. This is amazing, especially in humid months, summer months, spring, and winter, yeah, if you want to use it, but it's not really necessary. All right, let's now move on to skincare, and of course start off with cleansers. Now this is one that I've been using a fair bit. It's already up to about here over the past couple of weeks, quite a lot. This is the Neogen Real Fresh Foam Green Tea Soothing Bio Cleanser. So basically it is a foaming cleanser. So when you push the pump down, foam comes out, so you don't have to mix it with any water. 2 pumps is enough to cover your entire face. It is a very, very, very thick foaming cleanser. You have to mix it with water in order to remove it off your face. I love how soft this makes my face feel after it's being used, because of the fact that you don't have to use water to begin with in order to mix it. It's already a foam. What they've written on here is that it is a non-irritating, extremely gentle foam cleanser with fresh green tea water and natural nutrients. It gently yet effectively cleanses skin and lifts away impurities without upsetting skin while leaving skin smooth and moisturized. Absolutely love this. Another cleanser which I've gone back to recently is the by Wish Trend Acid Duo 2% Mild Gel Cleanser. It contains 1% of caprylyl salicylic acid, 1% of gluconolactate. This is what I was not meant to be a scientist, you guys. And it is a low pH cleanser basically. So I use this in the morning. It doesn't dry out the skin. It cleanses it very nicely. Obviously it is a mild acid cleanser, which means that even though it contains a small amount of acids, it's not enough for it to significantly irritate your skin or stop you using any kind of acids after this. Let's move on to toners, you guys. This has saved my life yet again. I keep having recurring allergic reactions to something. I kind of think I figured out what it is. And what happens to me is that my lips blow up. And I get an irritation on my hand. There's some weird correlation between my hand and my lips, and I can't use anything around my mouth area because it burns, it stings. My lips literally blow up, bleed, crack. It's disgusting. I look like I've got the plague, and that's where I start using this. This is the Revectin Clean Lotus Water Calming Toner, and it is literally that. There's barely any ingredients in here, so it doesn't burn my skin. It really calms and soothes your face, which is why I've used so much of this, and I've actually got a backup of this as well. So it says an extra calming toner soothes skin with lotus flower extract, and its self-purifying effect helps retain ideal moisture for balanced skin with 7 layers of hyaluronic acid and aquaxyl. So it is not only soothing to the skin, but it also moisturizes at the same time, sinks into the skin immediately, meaning that it's perfect for me to use in the daytime as well as the nighttime, because I don't have to wait for it to absorb. Another toner is this one that I shared in a recent Stylevana video. This is the Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Pro Bio Cica Essence Toner. This one I generally tend to use in the evening as it's slightly heavier than the other one, but it still absorbs into the skin very, very fast. It obviously contains Centella Asiatica extract, which is known for soothing the skin. This is a very moisturizing toner, which is why I prefer to use it at night as well. It repairs your damaged skin barrier, and it improves the smoothness of your skin as well. Let's move on to this guy. You guys, I've been using this so much that it's almost half finished. This is the Kaja Wrinkle Bounce Collagen Mist Ampule. It contains 86.5%, that is a lot, of salmon collagen. You guys, I've been concerned since I turned 40 of aging, and more so because I've lost a lot of weight recently. I don't know if any of you guys have actually noticed cheekbones. I've lost almost 2 stone in weight, so that's in America like almost 24 pounds. I changed my lifestyle, changed my eating habits, changed a lot of things, and as a result of that, my skin has in some places started to sag, and what I'm trying to do is build up that firmness. Now I know that firstly my body's still being acclimatized and regulated to the size that it is, and I've been working super hard on using tightening kind of ingredients, and they have been working, bear in mind, because I've already noticed changes in my neck area, and that is why I literally drench my face in this every single night. I don't use it in the daytime because it does leave a slight residue behind, which does eventually soak into the skin, but I don't have time in the morning to wait for that. Collagen, you guys know, is something that the older you get, the more your skin and your body loses. Collagen is the thing that keeps your skin plump and wrinkle free, and as a result of my skin losing some of its elasticity because of my weight loss, I've been using something like this. I absolutely love this. Highly recommend it, especially because of the amount of collagen that it contains. Going back to the allergic reactions that I keep happening, then I start using this in the morning. This is the GloWish Trend Cera Barrier Soothing Ampule, and it is very soothing, very hydrating. You can see it's a milky kind of texture. It's a little bit thick and quite rich. However, I find it's fine to use in the daytime as long as I don't use that much. It really nourishes the skin, really makes it feel hydrated from within and makes my skin feel nice and plump. And at the same time, it really soothes the skin and helps to repair the skin's damaged barrier. So because the skin around my mouth area was all damaged, this firstly did not burn my face, but it also helped in terms of repairing the skin. You guys, I'm still loving this so much. This is the Hug Mask from I'm From. It is a collaboration between their honey mask and their fig mask. So they've mixed them both together to come up with the Hug Mask. This is a mildly exfoliating mask, so it leaves your skin feeling very soft after using it. And I've noticed that my makeup, especially my foundation, really glides over the face once I've used this. So it says the I'm From Hug Mask combined honey mask and fig scrub mask, which contains natural honey from Mount Jiri and figs from Yangam. Not only provides moisture and nourishment to the skin, but also removes the impurities and dead skin cells from the skin. Experience lasting moisture and smooth skin with honey and fig. I 100% agree. I absolutely love this. I slather my face in this, sit back for 10 minutes, watch some TV or something, rinse it off. It's not one of those masks that takes ages to come off because it doesn't actually ever dry. It stays wet on the face and it literally just glides off with water. So this is a very quick mask to use as well. But the way that my skin feels afterwards means that this is something that I will definitely repurchase. It also smells like honey. Now I'm going to share with you guys probably two of the most important things out of this entire video. Bear in mind what I've already mentioned to you about aging and things like that I've been worried about. So these are the two things that I've definitely been helping the most. These are very high in content and are not to be used for the light-hearted at all. Now let's start off with this. This is a brand new launch and it's only just been released by Dear Claire's. I was sent this from by Wish Trend. This is the Dear Claire's Freshly Juiced Vitamin Charging Serum. So for those of you that know about the freshly juiced drop, the 5% ascorbic acid, this one, you guys, contains 10%. Literally, its second ingredient is ethyl ascorbic acid, which is a form of vitamin C. Second ingredient just goes to show how high in potency that this is. It's supposed to brighten your skin, help with hyperpigmentation, dark spots, sun damage, brighten up your dull complexion, giving you firm, bouncy and radiant skin. And what they say about the ascorbic acid in this case is that it's effective in improving blemishes, wrinkles and skin elasticity. And the hypoallergenic formula makes it extra safe to use for those with extra sensitive skin. Compared to the freshly juiced vitamin drop, which is great for antioxidant and improving one's overall skin health, the charging serum focuses on brightening and anti-aging effects as well as blemish care. Anti-aging effects, you guys, I have used this all over my face, all over my neck, and I've been using it every single morning. Whereas the juice drop is like quite greasy in texture, so I generally tend to use it only at night time when I have used it. This one I've been using in the daytime. It sinks into the skin so quickly. I have noticed this has really improved my skin in terms of anti-aging, and this is an excellent product. 10% vitamin C is a lot, but I have been using this in conjunction with this next product right here from Neogen. Now this one I use at night time. This is the Real Bakuchiol Firming Serum. It contains 10% of bakuchiol, which again is a very high amount, high in potency. So it says it contains bakuchiol, a natural ingredient found in plants with similar effects of retinol to help fight the signs of skin aging. Blackberry, rich in antioxidants and plant-derived squalene, violet energy and elasticity boosting serum helps reveal firm, smooth and radiant skin. So this one, like I said, contains 10% of bakuchiol, which is a lot. Now for those of you that want to use retinol or have tried retinol, your skin didn't agree with it, it started to peel, go red, give you all kinds of issues, you need to look into start using bakuchiol. It is a much milder, safer version to use and great for people with sensitive skin. It has been known actually to be even better than retinol. I have noticed that when using this at night time, the skin around my neck looked different. It doesn't anymore. I've been using this for a month, you guys. This is amazing and it sinks into the skin so beautifully. You can use this in the daytime as well, but because I'm using the vitamin C, I'm choosing to use this at night. So for those of you that are really looking to up your skincare game, are concerned about aging, have gone through weight loss like I have, definitely look into using something like this. It is very mild, but it is super effective. Got two moisturizers to share with you guys. The first one is the by Wish Trend Poreless Energy Balancing Hydrating Cream. This one is a great everyday moisturizer to use. I tend to use this in the daytime. It contains 10% propolis extract and 70% of lactococcus ferment lysate and honey ferment lysate to hydrate and balance the skin. It's lightweight, non-sticky, and it's great for restoring your skin's barrier. So because of the fact that it is so lightweight and non-sticky, it's great to use as part of your morning skincare routine. And the one that I've been using at night, which I've shared with you guys in the past, is this I'm From Mushroom Collagen Cream. Again, you can understand why I'm using it at night. Collagen, anti-aging, super rich. I prefer to use this at night because it is too rich for me to use in the daytime with my combination skin. It contains literally 30% of collagen. So can you imagine, along with using this, which is what, 86% collagen, using this, which is 30% collagen, is it any wonder that I'm continuing to retain my youth because of the amount of collagen I'm pumping onto my skin on a daily basis? So this keeps your skin plump, it keeps it moisturized, contains niacinamide to even out your skin tone as well. It's quite gooey, but it doesn't feel sticky afterwards either, and I absolutely love using this at night. Next up is the I'm From Rice Sunscreen, which is a relatively new release from I'm From. That's because they have the whole amazing rice line. So obviously they wanted to come out with a sunscreen. This is SPF 50 PA quadruple plus. This is a mineral sunscreen, so bear in mind that it may leave a slight white cast on your skin, because I do find that it does with me. However, I find that if I leave it for a couple of minutes and make sure I've blended it in properly, it eventually disappears. Contains 41% Gyomi extract, which I assume is some sort of rice, for smoothing and hydrating your skin. I find that it's got a fairly matte texture as well, so for those of you that have got oily skin, you will definitely like this kind of sunscreen. And it's also great for those of you that have got sensitive skin. Last product I'm going to share with you guys is this one here that again saved me when I had allergic reaction on my lips, because it is a lip mask. This is the Farm Stay Daily Lip Sleeping Mask Cica Madeca. So it looks like this, green and slightly gooey, and it does perform like a thick layer over the skin, like a very thick balm, but it really soothes the skin when it is very irritated and helps the skin barrier heal, while at the same time making sure that nothing is irritating the mouth at the same time. I absolutely love this lip sleeping mask. It really helped me throughout the month of April. So that's it for my April 2023 beauty and skincare favorites. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you've got any comments or questions about any of these products, feel free to let me know below. Other than that, I hope you guys are wonderful, beautiful and great as always, and I'll see you all in the next video.